Hello. Oh, hi, Dragon. Good evening. Oh, that didn't start from the beginning. Let me fix that. There you go. Alright. Oh, you can see my browser. I have my whole screen uh, being captured because we're gonna be doing programming. Yippee. Probably not yippee for most people, but I'm glad you're excited at least. Or you seem excited. Don't expect a lot of talking, don't expect me to be very entertaining. I'm mostly just gonna be focusing on getting work done. I have one main thing that I want to get done, and apart from that, we'll see how much work I do on the interpreter. It wholly depends on how much energy I'll have. But anyways, welcome. We're gonna be doing programming. It's gonna be very boring, but also I want to preface, you are allowed to ask any questions. I will happily educate and answer. I will happily tell you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how things work. Hi, excellent. You sure you want to be here for this one? It's gonna be very boring. I keep telling people it's gonna be very boring. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna just get right into it because I have nothing better to do. Nothing better to do. Better than sailing infinitely in Winter Story. I mean, at least you have some background noise. Hey, you have some nice music to listen to. So maybe it won't be that boring. But again, anyone is allowed to ask questions. I will happily answer, I will happily explain. For now, we are just... Actually, I should probably start by finding what I need, which is Rust, SDL3. I'm gonna need the audio subsystem. There it is. Okay. Yep, this is what we're doing. Yeah, I need to find trait implementations, blanket implementations in audio. I need to find audio callback. That's what we want. Okay. This is what we're gonna be implementing. We're gonna implement an audio callback into the interpreter so that we can have it produce audio. So, I'm gonna be making a public trait. It's gonna be a callback. Okay. It's gonna be a function called callback. It's gonna have self. It's gonna get a stream, gonna get an audio stream that I assume we can write data into. Yep. And then requested, I assume, is just gonna be the requested amount of bytes. This shouldn't be too bad, I think. I've already done this once in C. I'm not sure if doing it in Rust is gonna be easier or harder. Probably harder, because I'll have to make sure the borrow checker is happy with what I'm doing. In C, you can kind of just freely dump data onto the pointer, and it'll take it like a good boy. But that's not how things work in Rust, so this is gonna be interesting. Let me also open audio stream, see how I can write data into it. Get the SDL audio stream pointer. Probably not what we want. There's probably a proper method to... Yeah, there you go, put data. I16 is what we're gonna be using, because I want to use 16-bit signed audio. Actually, let me open the project so we can start having a look. Okay. So source. I already have a file prepared. It's gonna complain in a second that it's not included. Yeah, there you go. So we're quickly just gonna fix that. I have all this commented out because when I was working on the previous commit, I didn't want this to be in it, so I just excluded it. But we're gonna be using... Where did I put it? It's somewhere in here. I create audio stuff somewhere here. Yeah, there you go. Sample rate, channels, and we're gonna be using signed 16-bit integers for the audio. So my callback function is gonna use put data I16. Adds data to the stream. Yeah. And we need to provide a buffer, an array of I16. Okay. Not too terrible. So let's start by putting in the proper arguments. It's gonna need just an... It takes an audio stream and request it. Okay. I'll probably have to import STL stuff. So let me find where the STL audio stuff is. Let me also do this. STL. Did I not put it in? I don't think I did. Whoops. Oh no, I just didn't. I didn't do use. I just... Okay. Well, we're gonna do use because yes. So we're gonna do... I'm already doing an amazing job at explaining what I'm doing. We're just gonna do this. Audio... We're gonna do... What do I need from here? I'm using... Hold on, I can just uncomment my stuff and then it'll tell me. It'll complain at me about what I need. Okay, so I need audio spec. I think I need... audio format. So let's do this. Audio spec and audio format. And then... Okay, I think that's it. Audio spec and audio format in this file. Audio spec, audio format. And then make sure those get imported. Perfect, okay. Oh boy, it's complaining. Oh yeah, because of the callback. It's not properly done yet. So now we start writing the callback. Okay, I see chat is very active. I'm not complaining, don't worry. I just think it's funny. Okay, so here we're gonna need to import audio stream. And that's about it, I think. Use SDL3 audio. Audio stream. Boop. There you go. Yeah, unused, whatever. Mutable self. Does it need mutable self? Oh yeah, it probably does, because I'm gonna use a audio struct to keep track of what's happening. I should probably do that first. I should probably create the struct. So let's do struct. It's gonna have to be public. Struct audio. Actually, probably better to call it chip audio. And then it'll need... it's probably good to store the audio stream in the chip audio struct. So we're gonna do stream, audio stream, state, boolean, because it can only be on or off. And phase, will we need phase? We'll probably need phase. I'll put it there just in case. And that's all we need, I think. Float. Does that accept it? No, it needs to be F32. Okay. I'm too used to C's syntax. Okay, we need mute self stream. I can just copy this, paste it in. Whoops. There you go. Okay. Self parameters only allowed. Alright, this needs to be an implementation. Wait. Yeah, it needs to be an implementation, not just a function. How do you implement traits in Rust? I already forgot. So that's nice. I'll probably have to include that in the use the audio callback trait. Audio callback is an interface. Yes. Okay. So we need to implement that for our struct. Implement audio callback for chip audio. Oh, I need to look at some syntax. Hold on. Rust book. Rust programming language. Traits. Shared behavior with traits. How do I implement the trait? Implement for here and then brackets, and that is just a function itself. Okay, that's not too bad. Brackets, and then the function will be fn callback. Oh, there you go. And it puts it there for me automatically. Okay. So, we're gonna mark this as to do. We're not gonna do anything with this yet. Missing generics for trait audio callbacks expected, one generic argument. Oh boy. What did I do wrong? Channel. I'm not well versed enough in Rust to understand what that is, but I'm sure I'll find something in the Rust book that explains what that's meant to be or what I meant to do with it. Using traits as parameters, no. Does it need to be a generic function? Okay, hold on. Hold on, I think this is what we need. Trait bound syntax. The implement trait syntax works for straightforward cases, but is actually syntax trigger for a longer form known as a trait bound. It looks like this. Okay. I don't think that's what I need. Returning. P. Okay, I'm not doing something right, clearly. Let's see what cargo check tells me, because it usually prints a help thing. Add missing generic argument, audio callback channel. Okay, I can do that. I don't know what that's gonna do for me, but sure. Cannot find type channel, probably have to add that. Channel, yep, I do. Unresolved import, no channel in audio. Ooh. Channel is audio format num. Audio format num. Hold on. God, I hope nobody who knows Rust pops in here. That would be awful. Oh, I'm stupid. I probably need to define a type for the audio callback. That's what this is. Yeah, it's an audio format. Okay, I'm stupid. So I assume that would have to be audio format num. Yeah, it's right here. I'm stupid. Audio format num. Audio S16 is what I need. So we're gonna do audio format num. Takes one generic argument. Audio format num. That will be what was it? Audio S16. Is this expected a type found a trait? Implementations for foreign types. Implement audio format. Expected a type found a trait. Okay. In that case, Do I need to do I16 or mutable SDL audio stream cannot be sent between threads safely. I think, oh wait, but the callback, okay, the callback receives a stream that it needs to write into, so storing the stream inside the struct makes little to no sense. So let's remove that, and that should fix this. Yes, it does. Okay, that's good. Hey. I figured it out. Don't worry. Okay. I should probably also specify the audio format stuff in here in the audio thing. Yeah, audio channels 1, sample rate. I do specify those, but I don't specify audio format, which I probably should, so we're gonna do that. I don't need this import, so we're just gonna change it to audio format. We're gonna do public constant audio format equals it's gonna be S16 little endian. Okay, and now I should be able to do audio format. That shouldn't complain. Okay, it doesn't complain, thank God. Now that we have an audio thing, we have an audio struct, we need to hand it over to our chip. We need to put it into the chip struct so that it can have one. So let's put it under here, pub audio. Oh, it needs to use it. Okay, hold on. Use create audio. What do we need from this? Chip audio, I guess. Nothing else, right? Chip audio. Oh, whoops. Needs to be a comma. There you go. Okay, it's gonna complain that it's uninitialized. So I'll probably just make a new function. Yeah, okay. New function and clear function, that's what I usually do for my structs. So let's do implement chip audio. Let's make, whoops, I haven't been doing the proper syntax. It's fine. I didn't do it here either. And audio format is no longer needed here, so I can just make this audio spec instead. Okay. Brain, focus, come on. Focus. I got this. No stress. I'm trying to do too many things at once. That's what's confusing me. It's all good. Alright, we just need to implement this. We need to make a new function. We need to make a clear function, and then we're good. So let's do pub function new. Let's return self. And all we're gonna do is actually no, we just need to return. We don't need to create a variable. We can just do struct. Wait, no, we don't even need. Do we need to do that? No, we don't. I know Rust, I promise. State false. Phase 0.0. This should work. Please? Don't yell at me. Oh fuck, okay. Expected chip audio found nothing. Cause we don't need this keyword here. There you go. That's what we want. Okay. We have that. And then I have a reset function for each one, so we're just gonna not reset. What was it? Clear. Well, for this it would be reset. Would it be? I'm getting into specifics. Screen it gets cleared, keypad gets cleared, those make sense. Audio would just be reset, so we're gonna name it reset, cause who cares? Mutable borrow of self. And all we're gonna do is set self.state false and self.phase 0.0. Okay. And nice. Now all we need to do here is do audio chip audio new. Okay. Then we'll also do self.audio.reset. Done. Okay, that works. We still have an error somewhere. Oh yeah, over here. Now we can actually provide our callback. Do I have another callback written somewhere here? I hope I don't. Okay, I don't. So audio spec, and then we need a reference to the callback function. So how do I do that? I'm just gonna guess. I'm just gonna say it's chip.audio.callback without the arguments. Does this work? No. Attempt to take value of. Okay, how do I do a function reference? Rust function reference. Functions. Function references. Function in Rust is defined using. I know that. How do I pass a function as an argument? Rust pass function as argument. How do you pass a function as an argument? Using a function pointer, which are specified with the fn type. This allows you to refer to a function directly. Okay, let's check Stack Overflow, like every good programmer does. And then how do I specify? Oh, I just use a borrow. Okay. So I do this, and then I do borrow? No, okay, that doesn't work. Am I doing something wrong? No, they do the same thing though. Well, let me see what cargo prints. Use parentheses to call the method. No, that's not what I want to do. No, I don't want to call the function. Do I want to call the function? I don't think I want to call the function. I want to get a reference to it. Man, I'm bad at this. I'm not good at Rust. Chip.audio.callback. No, that's not what I meant to do. Chip.audio.callback. Stream requested. No, these should just be. Does this work? Nope. How would I do this? Oh man. Let's look at more Stack Overflow. Oh, it's chat activity. Do you have its number? Perfect ASMR. What number? How do I specify a function reference? Does it need to be chip audio callback? Hold on, like this, and then put a reference at the start of it? No, it still complains. Let's see what it says. Boy, okay. Trait not satisfied. The trait audio callback is not implemented for... Trait audio callback is implemented for chip audio. Required by abandoned STL. Trait is implemented. Okay, but how do I pass that? Do I just do this? No, it is very much complaining. Okay. Well, let me do this. There you go. Oh, it's required by abound in SDL implement audio subsystem open playback stream. Okay. Maybe I need to make it generic? I guess. We can try that. We can try just doing one of these. Boom. Not all, okay. Nope, it's complaining. Man. Trying to make sense of this. It would be very nice to see some real examples of this. Let me try finding... Oh, chat. You set the call. That's not what that means, my son. Let me move this out of the way. I'll figure this out slowly but surely. Whoops. Ah, that didn't copy. There you go. Did that copy? Yeah, that did copy, okay. Oh, my neck. It itch. I warned everyone that the stream would not be entertaining. We are not going to be playing games later. because I'm evil. Do. Looking on the internet for solutions. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. I found something on Stack Overflow. Apparently I don't pass this. I pass... chip.audio? Oh, I do. That's so weird. Hold on. So... I need to find the reference for open playback stream. Whoops. Rust SDL. I want to figure this out because that's not what I copied. Okay. Open playback stream. There you go. I want to figure this out because I don't like when I do something that I don't understand. Open playback. That's not, none of those are the function I used. It's open playback stream. Oh, so this is an instruct audio device. Okay, that's not what I want. I want... where is it? Audio subsystem. Open playback stream. Okay. So callback is a CB. That doesn't tell me much. Oh, wait, there it is. Where CB is audio callback channel. This is ASMR, perfect for eeping. I told you it would be boring. The channel is audio format num plus static. So callback, I'm trying to wrap my head around this. Where callback is an audio callback, so that's a trait that something implements. A function that can be called on some kind of struct of channel type, which is I16, because we're using signed 16-bit for audio. Sure, I'm gonna pretend that makes sense. I've always hated working with audio stuff in software. I just hope this works. What we're gonna do is requested as probably the amount of bytes. So for I in 0 until requested. And we're just gonna fill it with zeros for now. I just want the audio callback to work. We're gonna do... Oh wait, nah, I need to make a buffer. Let buffer needs to be mutable. Let mutable buffer... Wait, no it doesn't. For what I'm doing right now, it doesn't need to be mutable. Let mutable buffer equals... We're just gonna make an array of zeros. Requested. Is this legal? Non-constant value and a constant expected use size found I32. Fuck. Here, that would need to be a constant. Okay, so this isn't gonna work. So this needs to be vector. Yeah, vector. How do we... No, I know how to make vectors, come on. Vector. Vec. From, right? From vector from nah. We'll just do let mutable buffer equals vec new vector. Yeah. Okay. Type annotations needed for vector. It's an i16 because we're using 16-bit audio. Hold on. Vector i16. Does this make it happy? Yes, okay. This needs to be i16 too. There you go. Okay, we're good. Air and main? What? Where? Oh no. Borrow partially moved value. Partial move occurs because chip.audio has type chip audio, which does not implement the copy trait. Oh, this needs to be a reference. Borrow. And now it's complaining. Oh my god. Okay. Is it because it's immutable? It might be. I'm gonna say it's because it's immutable? Also, this yeah, this doesn't need audio callback, so I think we only need audio spec. But what if I make this immutable reference? No, it still complains. Okay. Fuck. We'll figure that out in a bit. I just want to get this done for now. I just want to make a function that does nothing. So I'm gonna put this on my second screen so I can see Twitch chat. Nothing's happening, so it doesn't matter. And then what we're gonna do is for int in buffer int equals 0 i16. Boom. Cannot assign twice. Why are we complaining? What does this return? Awa awa. Oh hi. Hello. How you doing? I am suffering. So why is this not working? It's a mutable reference. Is it not happy? The trait not implemented for chip audio. It is though. Is it complaining that it's a borrow? Is that the problem? In that case, do I just boom? Lifetime bound not satisfied, but lifetime parameter must outlive static. Oh my god. Oh, the rust headache. The rust headache begins. Doing good. Painting. That's nice. I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm not. But this won't work. That's happy with it because it gets to yoink it for itself. But yeah, borrow of partially moved value. Partial move occurs because chip audio has type chip audio, which does not implement the copy trait. My god. Let's just fill that buffer with zeros. Can I just do... Is this legal? can't remember if it is. I'll pretend it is. It'll yell at me anyways if it's not. Buffer dot push. Why is it not? Complain at me? Okay. Fair complaints. Missing in a for loop. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Satisfied. And now can I do buffer dot push? Yes. 0 I16. Fill the buffer with zeros and then stream dot put data I16 buffer. Expected reference I16 found vectors. Yeah, it's a reference now. And it's not complaining. Amazing. That's basically what Rust is, just changing things until the compiler stops complaining. That's the Rust experience. We still have some issues though. We're still not perfect. If I run cargo check, the warnings don't matter. This does though. This is bad. This is bad. Unused variable. Don't care about unused variable. We care about this. We can't make it a reference because that's not gonna work, but we also can't just take the whole thing because then we're unable to use it for the rest of the main function, which sucks. Thinking. Okay, I think what we need to do is take complain. No, proceed. Who should you paint? Well, you already painted your favorite. How about you paint Dot? Anyways. Uggy. I think what we need to do is not put audio in the chip, as stupid as it sounds. We're gonna take this out completely. We're gonna just keep this as is. Rename this to rename just chip audio to just audio. Boom. Okay. Right, that. And now this is complaining. Why? We don't need that. Okay. What we need to do is no field audio, whatever. Don't care. Goodbye. Okay. thinking. Hey. Audio has always been a bitch. How can I do this? Oh my god. Why must audio be difficult? Yeah, I tried painting areas, but the paper I used was bleeding. Aw. Unfortunate. Another thing I could do is instead of fucking around with SDL's audio system, although this would be a horrible solution, is using something called Rodeo, which is another crate for Rust that implements audio stuff in a quote-unquote easy way. That might be the solution, I'll be fully honest. I might just not bother at all with SDL's audio, because my god, it is a nightmare. I think we're gonna switch to Rodeo, so what I'm gonna do... I don't think I need all this, although I'm gonna keep it just in case. We're gonna go into Cargo TOML. We're gonna do... Rodeo. 0.22. Okay. And we're not doing anything Rust related, or we're not doing anything fucking SDL related. We're doing full on Rodeo audio. I don't want to bother with Rust. Not Rust, SDL. I'm getting tired. Getting very tired. Actually, I don't need to delete this, I just need to comment it out technically. Just in case. You know? Just in case. Whoops. Threat safe audio is a nightmare. Anyways, let's get started on this. So, I have cardstock now. Nice. Cardstock paper. Okay, so for rodeo, we have... How do we do a very basic audio thing? We need a handle, which open default sync is the function we're gonna use for that. We're gonna need a player. So we need a player and we need a handle on the player no matter what we do. Then we can do a source, which is gonna be a square wave of some frequency. Okay. Sections, player. Whoops, not what I meant to open. Let me pull this up on the big screen. There you go. So the crate itself, we have structs, we have a player. What functions does a player have? Append the sound to the queue of sounds to play. Set speed, play, resumes playback of a paused player. No effect if not paused. Stop, detach, sleep until end. Okay. I think we need append an audio source. Source. What kind of sources do we have? I would like a square wave, if that's possible. Channel sample array, blah blah blah. Source. We have a sine wave. Not what I want, but... Oh, there it was. Hold on. Square wave. Square wave. That's what I want. Okay. Source, square wave. Thin source. This source is a thin interface on top of signal generator provided for your convenience. Okay. We need new, and then trait implements. Stuff and things. Okay, that's fine. So I think what we need to do is first off create a handle on a player. So we'll do that here. We'll start some new lines and we're gonna type create and initialize stuff for rodeo. We're gonna need a handle first off. So how do you get a handle? It's in here. Handle, rodeo, device sync builder, open default sync. Simple enough. I can just copy this, basically. Boom. Whoops, semicolon. Okay, we have a handle. Played a Gekishin squadron match with this ASMR and it helped you focus, I'm glad. And then we need a player. We connect it to the handles mixer. This seems so much more simple than fucking SDL. No method mixer. Oh boy, I messed something up. Oh. This needs to be unwrapped. Okay. Unwrap. There you go. Okay. So we have a player, and we need to... We need to append a source to it, I think. I can make this cleaner later, I just need to make it work for now. Let square wave equals rodeo source square wave. That's not right. Source colon square wave. Whoops. New. Expected a type found a trait. Huh? Hold on. Something ain't right. Oh, this is big S. This needs to be small s. There you go. Can I find square wave and source? Why? It's there. I checked. Square wave. There it is. New. Frequency. Fucking 500 for now. It doesn't matter. I'll change this later anyways. Expected F32. Oh my god, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. I'm horrible. Oh, caps lock. Yep. I love when I'm using my Vim and caps lock turns on for no reason. Anyways, we have a thing. We have a thing, and I got thinged. That's very good. I'm speaking so well. Shut up, I do not have a nice voice. It's annoying. Dot amplify. No, it can be fucking full volume, who cares? What we're gonna do is... Actually, I should probably turn it down. Amplify 0.1. Can I do that? No, it's complaining. Okay. 0.1. There you go. And then we do player.append square wave. Square wave. And it doesn't complain! Woo! Nice. I should also make sure the player starts out paused, so it's not playing any audio. Player.pause. Okay. Make sure... There you go. Okay. This is already much easier than SDL. I'm gonna beat you. No, I'm gonna beat you. I love SDL, but holy shit. It can be awful sometimes for doing the simplest of things. I probably shouldn't be using SDL, but who cares? I'm too cool. I like SDL, just not its audio subsystem. Note that playback through player will end if the associated device sync is dropped. That's fine. Yeah, it would be automatically played, but we pause it, so it's fine. Okay, that's good. This seems to be fine, this seems to work. So, and we don't need to specify any audio stuff, it'll just automatically figure something out, which is perfect, that's what I want. Now what we need to do is test if this actually works. Also probably change these from magic values into fucking actual constants. Or just, you know, move them to here. I'm getting tired, this is bad. You know what, let's not get fancy, let's just make it work for now. I think. Let's make some constants though, because I don't like random constants, random magic values in my code. And we'll do beep frequency. That'll be an F32 equals 500. And we will also do const beep volume. Also be an F32 0.2. Okay, and then we'll scroll down here. Instead of these being magic values, we can do beep frequency. I made a 0.1 instead of... it's fine. Beep volume. Where is it? 0.1. There you go. Okay, and now all we need to do in theory, because we have an infinite square wave appended to the player, all we need to do is just play the sound whenever ST is above 0. So I guess we'll just do that. Chip.step. Let's do, here we update the screen, and then we'll do play audio if needed. And what I'm gonna put here is if, no need for parentheses because Rust, if chip.st, chip, no, that doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, this would be way cleaner if I didn't do it this way, but I'm in too deep, so who cares? We're making this public. This is the laziest solution to do. Make this not public. But I'm lazy, so if that's above 0, and if player dot is paused, then we need to do player dot play. If player is paused, then we play, else we do nothing. And if it is below 0, then if player dot is paused, if it's not paused, then we need to pause it. And that should be it. Wrapping. Woo. That's not happy. God damn it. It's just a comparison. We can just cheat. It's fine. There you go. All good. Okay. Now, this should work. Maybe. Let me look at chat first. I need to calm down. Get the belt, father. Oh, he doesn't use just the belt on me. Anyways, it's finally time. We get to actually run the program after, what? An hour of streaming. I'm such a good streamer. Yeah, we get to run the program. Woo! Cargo build. Please compile. Please don't die. Okay. That's good. That's a good sign. Let's play. Let's take this and then let's play Breakout. And hopefully. I hear nothing. Fuck. Fuck. Oh no. There's nothing playing. God damn it. It's fine. You know what if I just test if we can actually play an infinite square wave first? That might be a good idea. So what I'm gonna do is comment out this whole section so that audio state never gets updated. And all I'm gonna do is comment this out, and apparently the player should just play a square wave infinitely. Apparently. Maybe. Who knows? Beautiful. No, my son. Yeah, yes, the thing runs, and that's very good, but there's no audio, which is the whole point of the stream. The whole point of the stream is to make it play audio. Let's do cargo build. Wow, the incremental builds in Rust are so fast. I hear nothing. I hear nothing. There's nothing. What if I just do away with this entirely? Just have it blast max volume. This might be a bad idea if it does end up working, because I'm gonna go deaf. Nope, there's nothing. There's no audio. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, something's not working. Do I need to do player play? Player.play? Do I need to do this? Or are my ears gonna get blasted now? I would be happy if they did. Nope, nothing. Fuck. God damn. That sucks. Something's failing. For some reason we're not getting audio. Let me put that amplify back, because I don't want to go deaf when this ends up working. Something has to be failing. So what we're gonna do is... we're gonna make this a match. Whoops. Okay, my thing. There you go. Error shouldn't return a value, I think. If this errors out, we're just gonna panic. Audio. Here. This music is so appropriate. Following 2 + 1 field. I don't care. Ignore it. Okay, no longer complaining. That's good. Will it compile? Yes. Run. Doesn't... Okay. At least we know that it doesn't straight up panic. So this does get created. What am I doing wrong here? Oh my god. I love this music. It's so appropriate. What are they doing here? Why are they doing an expect? What if I just steal this? Oop. That's not... Okay, come on. That's not... Okay. Don't rage bait me. Don't rage bait me, Vim. Thank you. So, why are we doing an expect? For some reason. I'm sure it makes sense to them. Assume this just returns a player. Source equals decoder, try from file. Handle mixer at source. If we make a player, then why are we doing... Then why are we adding the source to the mixer and not the player? So confused. In order to make it easier to control the playback, the audio library also provides a type named player, which represents an audio track. Player plays its input sources sequentially one after another. To play sounds in simultaneous parallel, use mixer instead. Play a song, create a player connected to the OS sync, and append your sound to it. That doesn't help me, but okay. Why don't this work? Confusion. Let's try putting this in, see what happens. Let's just halt the whole thing until sound is played. I don't know. Why not? Halt the entire program until sound is played. That'll force it. That'll teach him. It hangs. We're not playing anything. Why? We're not playing anything. And I can't kill it. Oh god. Hold on. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I can kill it. Kill. There you go. Okay, so that clearly doesn't work for whatever reason. Let's look at source. Let's look at sources. Let's look at sources. Let's see. I don't see anything called source. Source straight. Source straight. Source straight. Source straight. Implemented by. Square wave. Square wave implements this. Infinite source that produces a square wave always has a sample rate of 48 kHz on one channel. Yeah, that's what I want. Ah! Okay, hold on. Why is this here? There you go. Fuck. God damn it. Gimme this. I need to copy it. Thank you. Fucking goddammit. My browser is fighting me. Okay, finally. Sip, sip. I will figure this out. I will. Oh. Sip, sip. Sip, sip. I am so fucking tired, and I'm struggling to figure this out, which is not good. Because we need to get this done today, otherwise the stream is gonna go on forever. Sip, sip. Oh. I have no idea why it isn't playing audio. Genuinely no clue. Suffering. Why doesn't this play audio? Oh, maybe I need to take duration. Oh, what the fuck? I love my keyboard. I love my keyboard. I love my keyboard. I love that it uses the same keys for fucking Alt, Control, and also the arrow keys. So it's always a 50-50 whether I press Alt or left arrow. Oh well. Let's try playing 1 second of... I'm not losing my mind. Let's try playing 1 second of square wave audio. Because at this point, the only thing I can think of is that it doesn't like my infinite audio. I don't know. Work. I hear nothing. I hear nothing. No audio whatsoever. Why? Okay. How about fuck the player? We're not gonna use the player. Fuck you, player. We're gonna do handle dot mixer dot what functions are here? Add square wave. We're just gonna put it raw into the mixer. Just fucking blast it in there. Because that's what this code does. I'm getting very tired if it's not obvious, and we're not even getting close to finishing this, which is concerning. Nope, nothing. I hear nothing. Okay. So this makes no difference then. This makes 0 difference. Let's try. I don't know. I guess just. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Is it because I'm not putting these in? Is that why? Sources used multiple times. Let's do this. Bam. And then bam. And maybe this will work. I don't know. I don't see why it would. I don't see why it wouldn't. Let's also do what was it? Sleep until end. Player dot sleep until end. If everything is correct, this should lock up the program for 1 second. So we should see program halting for a second. Oh boy, there was something there that it wasn't happy about. Hold on. Let's do that again. Oh, this time it was fine? What? Oh, there you go. Audio stream error. Backend specific error has occurred. That's fun. It's not happy with something. And I don't know what it's not happy with. Coding is weird. Yeah, it's basically just bashing your head against the wall until something fucking works. Yup. 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 This isn't working. Oh, hi. Hello, Kira. You came in at the perfect time. I am suffering. I'm trying to figure this out, and it's not working. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not losing my mind. You're losing your mind. Let's delete all of this. Let's just get rid of it. Let's start fresh. Let's try, instead of doing what... it's unfathomable. Instead of doing what the documentation tells me to do, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Okay, let's try creating an output stream. Let's try creating a rodeo output stream. Oh my god, all this is unnecessary. Okay. Okay. Beep volume, beep frequency and beep volume are staying. Okay. Let... hold on. Output stream. I need to do rodeo. Out... What? Hold on. Where can I find output stream? Just output stream, I guess. No, it's output devices. Okay. Oh, the documentation for this is kind of terrible. Scroll down. Okay, stream. This isn't working. This is not the correct documentation. Why is audio so fucking difficult in computers? Everything is fine. Yep. What? What am I reading? Hold on. Okay, I have to show this. Optional features. Optional, right? For optional, keep this in mind, optional for the crate that has designed an audio playback library. Optional feature. Am I insane? The playback feature adds support for playing audio. What the fuck? What do you mean optional? That's your whole job. Why is it optional? What the fuck? Am I... kill yourself at this point? I mean, basically. But like, what the fuck? What? Why is that an optional feature? Why? Why am I... I'm fine. I'm fine. It's been an hour and a half, and we've made no progress. I'm fine. The stream is a catastrophe. Let me add the playback feature to the audio playback library because for some reason it's not implemented by default. It's a fucking feature. Why? I don't know. I don't know. So everything I was doing was correct. It's just I didn't have the playback feature added, so it wasn't working. That is the biggest bullshit I've seen today. Let me undo everything, let me put it all back, and I bet you this is just gonna work. Pause the music. Oh wait, you're not gonna be able to hear it because let me just turn on desktop audio. Who cares? Here you go. Marco build. Okay. Nope. It okay. Oh wait, no, it's fine. I didn't save the file. I don't think. There you go. Okay, now. There's still no fucking audio. Do this. Force it to sleep. I am losing it. Nope. Okay. Nope. We have something is fundamentally wrong with my computer that is completely preventing Rust from playing audio on my system. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Wait. This feature requires a CPAL crate. What is the CPAL crate? What? Okay, I guess I need that. Let me put the music back on so we're not losing our minds. CPAL, low-level library for audio input and output written in Rust. Okay, I guess I need that. 0.18. CPAL. Very, very close and okay. I'm just fucking baffled. I can't talk at this point. Let me make sure this doesn't have any optional features that I need to include. No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Thank fuck. Let me do cargo clean. Clean everything up. Remove the gigabyte. Perfect. Just build the whole thing from scratch. Boom. The entire thing. Okay. Praying to God. I didn't hear shit. There was nothing. Is it gonna throw errors at me again? No. It does even less this time. It doesn't. Oh, nope. There you go. Oh. Kids, never do programming. Never. This is what happens. BRB chasing Blackie. Have fun. Have fun chasing the kitty cat. Do I have to go back to SDL? Do I have to go back to SDL and do that instead? Is this what I get for abandoning SDL? Maybe. Very, very, very much possible. Okay. Let's get rid of these. Let's just fucking goodbye. Let's go back to SDL. Because clearly there's something wrong with this library. It's not working. I could not tell you why. It's just not. Delete those. Delete this. So we have an error immediately. Oh yeah, I didn't specify a callback. That's fine. We don't care about that. I think there's a way to fix the copy issue from before. Let me look it up. Let's do what we were doing before. Let's just get back to it. Let's calm down. Let's keep all this as it is. And then we're gonna do Okay. Whoops. Okay, my keys are fucked up again. There you go. Okay. Pub audio. Whoops, changed my mouse sensitivity on accident. I should probably rename this to chip audio if I'm gonna be doing... actually no, who the fuck cares? Audio works. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Just audio. just please work. Please. Okay. Uninitialized. That's fine. We can initialize it. Okay. And then self.audio.reset. Okay, we're back to where we were. And then if I put in chip.audio, it's gonna complain. Well, that's gonna complain. Yes, because we're borrowing chip. When it has been moved, but we don't want it to move. So, I change this to this so that it's not complaining. There you go. Try to come up with a solution for this. Do a cargo check so we can print the air. Okay, yeah, borrow of partially moved value. Let me look up how we can make it so that this either copies or it's a shared thing or whatever. Just something to fucking fix it. I will try my best. Let's do big thing. Big thing, big thing. Okay. Let's yoink you. Not what I meant to do. Bum. There you go. Better. Fiend is chased off. Excellent. Mighty good. Mighty performance. Impeccable. I'm losing my mind just a little bit. It's almost midnight. It's almost midnight. I did not think this would take this long. Okay. Based on what I looked up, I need to implement arc mutex, whatever the fuck that means. Okay. Okay. So we need to implement arc mutex something something. Chip step. Lock the mutex to modify the audio. Lock and unwrap. The audio callback runs on a separate thread. Mutex ensures safe concurrent access. Keep the duration short inside the callback. Avoid expensive work or nested blocks. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna just go for it. So, that's not, no. I control seed this. There you go. Okay. We need to implement those somehow. I don't know how. I'm scared. Says we need to make a new struct. Pub struct. Let's name it shared audio because it's gonna get passed between threads. And then the inner value is gonna be arc mutex audio. This is gonna be the thing that gets shared around. Okay. Now we implement it. Okay, so we need to implement audio callback for this one as well. Audio callback I16 for shared audio. And it just needs to be the same function basically. It just needs to call the other function. That's not what I copied! I'm losing it. Put. Thank you. Okay. Callback. Yeah, that's fine. That's what it's meant to be. Okay. Wrong way. There you go. Okay. Now all this needs to do, apparently, it needs to lock and unwrap the audio. Then it needs to run the callback function of the actual audio struct. Holy fuck, this is a headache. It's fine. Audio equals self.inner.lock.unwrap. I assume, excuse me, this will definitely need error handling. I'm not doing that today. Or this week probably. I'm gonna need a break after this. This was a horrible idea to do on stream, but oh well. I hope it's at least somewhat entertaining. And now I need to just run the callback function on audio itself. Callback, stream and requested. Okay, it's not complaining. Thank God. I would cry if this started throwing errors at me. Whew. Okay. I'm confused now. I need to make... Okay. Okay, I need to do... I need to implement shared audio, the structure. We need to make a public function called new, and that needs to... Fuck. That needs an audio hand. That needs a... one of these. And it returns... self. Right? I think. Okay. And what we're gonna do is we need to return a shared audio. And it's gonna be inner will be arc new mutex new audio. Please tell me this is just gonna work. I would be so happy. I would be so happy. It's not complaining. Okay. That's very good. It's not complaining. Fucking thank God. Okay. Okay. La 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 la. I really am losing it. No, I did it wrong. Hold on. Okay, no. No, this needs to be... Okay. Print colon as shared audio. We need to rename that to audio callback wrapper because that's a more accurate name. And this is bullshit. I did this wrong. My implementation of callback is correct. This isn't gonna work because we aren't cloning it. So I need to create a shared audio. Create, whoops, shared audio. And then that's gonna just return mutex. God, this is so awful. That's the best way I can put it. It's just awful. Audio callback wrapper. I hope nobody ever has to do this. La 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 la. Anyways, our audio is going to be arc. This is where we do arc new, mutex new, audio new. Whoops, wrong thing. We put it there. Audio new. That's semicolon. Yeah, unclose delimiter. Shut up. I am aware. There you go. Mismatch types. I know. But wrapper equals audio callback wrapper will be, the inner will be a clone of audio and then boom, semicolon, and then we return audio and wrapper. Is this good? It's not bitching. It's not bitching at me. Thank God. Okay, now one more thing. Suggests that I make a... It suggests that I make a type alias for arc mutex audio. So let's do type shared audio. Usually I'd make a struct for this, but this is just an alias. Arc mutex audio. Apparently that's all I need. Apparently. Okay. Now, still errors out here because of that. Whew. I'm very glad I drank a coffee before this. I think I would be asleep by now. We need to use... We already import everything from audio. Good. Okay, so... Why is this here? Yep. Yep. Okay, and chip, we need to modify it. This needs to import shared audio. Unused import, that's fine. Shared audio. Okay, and now this is gonna bitch and complain. That's fine. That's fine. And this is also gonna bitch and complain. Shared audio. New. From data. I don't have data. It's just gonna be empty. Expected one argument. None. You don't get any. I guess I do have to give it something. Fine. I guess using new isn't gonna work. I'll just fucking define it myself then. So this function is obsolete now. So instead of that, we're gonna do... Where is it? Where do I create the chip? There it is. Okay. Chip. Boom. And then we start filling it in. What all does this need? Missing a bunch of shit. I mean, I can just copy this. Yeah. Copy this. What? There you go. Whoops. Okay, undo. Hold on. To put like this. No, that not. Okay. I love Vim. Who doesn't love Vim? What? Yay, it worked. Okay. Field is private, field is private, field is private. I need to define it somehow. Field is private. That's fine. That shouldn't be shouldn't be public. Where is it? Make this not public. Yeah, good thing I remembered. This should not be public. Okay. Field is private. Field is private. Field is private. Semicolon. Missing structure field. They are meant to be empty. New, and then this needs to... The whole chip needs to go after initializing everything. So... We're gonna put this after audio. Right? Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired. No, it can go before, because I can do... I can... Yeah, I have it. Okay, this can go before. Ignore all the errors. Let shared audio and wrapper. We will derive those from this. And then you are gonna be replaced with shared audio.clone Okay. Still complaining. Cannot find type screen. Yeah, because they're not imported. So I'll fix that in a hot sec. I'll just import everything. Who cares? Who cares at this point? I'll refactor it later. I just want to get it done. Keypad. Import fucking everything. Okay. AFK. Okay. Okay, so it's no longer, it's still complaining. Cannot construct chip with struct literal syntax due to private fields. So I need to modify the new function. Right, sure. Screen. Keypad. Audio. Shared audio. I can do this. And then this. This makes it work. Yes, okay. Don't need that. And I'm slowly losing it. And we don't do this. We do let mutable chip equals chip new. We need screen new expected semicolon keypad new, and then here we clone shared audio. So clone. Oh my god, it's not complaining. Thank god. Thank fucking god. Slowly losing my mind. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. And this, apparently, all I have to do, take this, replace it with wrapper. That'll work. Oh my god. I think it works. I think it fucking works. Holy shit. Okay. We need to unpause the audio stream because as far as I remember... Why is it frozen? Okay, there you go. As far as I remember, SDL audio streams start out paused for whatever reason. I assume to prevent pops and stuff. At least that's how it was in my C project. So... pauses the audio stream. Wait a minute. Is there no other function? Lock. Flush, clear stream, resume. That's what I need, resume. Whoops. I'm on the wrong keyboard thing again. There you go. Unused result. Who cares? Who cares? This is my solution. Just to do. I'll do it later. Also here. Also here. To do. Also here. Whoops. Okay, not enough space. I'll figure it out. Future me is gonna figure it out. It's fine. Why are so many people watching this? Why is this entertaining to you? Y'all are weird. Anyways. We have the audio callback, which for now just fills the whole thing with zeros. We have face state. And now I think the one last thing we need to do is update self.audio inside of chip step. Do we do that inside chip step? Do we update anything inside chip step? I don't think we do. No, we don't. We update everything in main. We handle all that in main. Yeah, because... Wait, no. Wait. The keypad is handled outside of step. It probably should not be involved in step. So what I need to do is... I think we need to update it outside the function. Let's update it here. Nah, not this. I'm done with all that. Let's do it below here. Update chip.audio state. Okay. Mutable audio equals... Wait, no, that's not gonna work because we need to access it inside the chip. Yeah. And then I can make it private. So we should do it in step, I think. Right? I'm talking to myself. We'll do it in step. Who cares? Because then I can keep it private. Or at least I think I can keep it private. Can I keep it private? Is this valid? Seems like it is. Okay. Step. Step. Yes. Stop function. Increment the counter. And then update. Update audio state. Update audio state. So, first off, we need to get a handle to audio. So that's gonna be let mutable audio equals self.audio.lock unwrap. Oh boy, another unwrap. Don't you love unwraps? Another to do error handling. No, we need to update it. So let's take the first scenario, which is that if self.st is above 0, so we have sound should be playing. We need to check if audio.state, yes. If we are, I should rename this to playing instead of state. Yeah. So we're just gonna do state playing. Like that. It's gonna cause some errors in this file. Yep. Playing. If audio is playing, then wait. If it's not playing, then we need to play it. So we need to do audio.playing equals true. And if it's already playing, we don't need to do anything. But if it's not above 0, which means that it shouldn't be playing, if the audio is playing, then we set it to false. And that's it. That's the update function. Field of playing is private. Not for long. Not for long. Public. Expected identifier. Found keyword pub. Oh, that's new. Whoops, I meant to put it here. Pub. And we get an error. Oh yeah, the usual. That's fine. Okay, there you go. No errors. Incredible. Any activity in chat? That is finished. I sent her in DMs. Ooh. Show me. Show me. Well, I look. Aww. She looks so cute. Hold on. Can I show her off on stream? Am I permitted? Or do you want to send her in the server? While I wait for an answer, I'm gonna keep writing this because it's been 2 fucking hours and I'm still working on this. That should correctly update the playing state. Now that that's done, hold on. Let me actually make sure it's correct. So if sound timer is above 0 and if audio is not playing, then we play the audio. Else, if sound timer is not above 0, and audio is playing, then we set it to false. Also, I may show here on stream or in server. I'll do both. Twitch chat is being fucky, you may show it off. Here, look chat. Look. Look. Look at the drawing. It's so good. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's very cute. I'm gonna forward this to the art channel. There you go. I showed it off. Amazing. Alright, audio state is being properly updated. Now what I want to do is in our audio callback function, I want to actually do a debug print. So we're gonna do debug assertions. And we're gonna do println hit audio callback. Okay. Waifu material. No! That is mine, bitch. You keep your man paws to yourself and to run. Anyways, cargo build. It builds. Now I'm gonna pause the music because I want to make this dramatic. We're not gonna have audio yet. However, if this runs and if we see hit audio callback in the console, that's a win because that means that we can actually start. After 2 hours, we can actually start writing the code to produce the audio, which is insane to say, but it's fucking whatever. After 2 hours, I can actually get to what I was initially gonna do. I genuinely thought the hard part would be writing the logic for creating the audio, but nope. Evidently, not really. I think we're hitting the audio callback. I can't tell. Hold on. You know what? Let's do something more funny. Let's do we'll panic, and then that'll make sure we fucking kill the program. So let me do a cargo clean, cargo build. There you go. Wait, why are we compiling rodeo into this? What? Rodeo is not used. Why are we compiling rodeo? Why did it build rodeo into the thing? We're not using it. Oh, well, whatever. I just want to see if we hit that audio callback. Please. Oh, wait. Oh boy. Something's not good. Thread main panicked. Ah, boy. Wait, no, that's good. Yes, that's good because we panicked. That's what I meant to do. Yes! Yes, we hit the panic, right? SDL audio stream callback. SDL. I think we hit what we needed to hit. I think that's an error that I caused intentionally. Hit audio callback. Yes! We're hitting the audio callback. Perfect. So this is a good error. This is something we want to see. Now let me make it so that it doesn't do that. We just know that it's actually calling back for audio. What we want to do is... Okay, now comes the fun part where we actually write the code to generate the audio. Now I have two ways to go about this, and I'm gonna show off both of them. I will arbitrarily choose whichever one sounds easier to me, because I'm egotistical like that. Also, frequency should be in here. Yeah, these two should be in here. Oop, there you go. Keep those private. Okay. So, we have two ways to go about this. We can either, and I know one of you is going to enjoy this because it contains math. And one of you in Twitch chat is secretly a math nerd. So solution one. Fuck you mean no, I'm not talking about you. Solution one, we take a sine wave, because we want to generate a square wave. It's not, generating a square wave is not mandatory for the CHIP-8 interpreter. I just want to do it because square waves sound nice and retro, and they're very computery. So solution one, we take a sine wave, beautiful sine wave. It's terrible, I know. And we have the phase go from 0 to 1, obviously, as you would with a sine wave. Phase gets reset every time it reaches 1, it's something like that. We make sure the phase oscillates from 0 to 1, blah blah blah. But my main point is that we generate a sine wave at our desired frequency, and then, because it's a float, we find some way to clamp it to a square wave, so that when the float is above 0, we have 1. When it's below 0, we have -1, and then we do it like that. That's the plan. That's one of the plans, one of the possible plans. The other is to just say, fuck that, fuck sine wave, no sine wave. We just produce a straight square wave by calculating the intervals for calculating the interval for a wavelength. So what we would do is, for x bytes we would have high, and then for y bytes we would have, for x bytes we would have low again, and then high again, and then low again. And this could also be implemented with the phase, because phase would yet again just have to go from 0 to 1. And then we do some math magic. Oh god, the math nerd in the chat is gonna judge my math. I'm scared. But we could do either solution. For my previous interpreter, I did the first. Dragon, I'm not talking about you. You're not the math nerd. The math nerd who knows who they are, and it's not you. But anyways, for my C CHIP-8 interpreter, I did this solution, so I think it would be fun to try doing solution 2, just doing a straight square wave. Oh god, that's terrible. There you go. Okay. So let's figure out some logic for this. Let's figure out the math. We're gonna have phase going from 0 to 1. Let's figure this out. So we have sample rate. Man, it would be nice if someone could do the math for me. I don't like doing math. Let's get some kind of... Okay, let's sketch this out. Let's not be stupid. First, I probably need the wave the wavelength interval. So how long one wave is. So that would be 1 divided by frequency. So wavelength is 1 divided by frequency, so that's 500 hertz. So that gives us the time for one wavelength. And we need to convert that into samples. So we multiply the wave time by sample rate, which is 48,000. My god, I can't write. I am very tired. 48,000. And what does that give us? I have no idea. I hate doing math. You know what? I think it's better if I do this in code. Wait, I think I got it actually. If phase is below 0.5, then we'll do high. Buffer.push. We're gonna push I16 max times beep beep volume. Okay, it doesn't, it's complaining about delimiters, that's fine. And else, if the phase is above 0.5, we'll do buffer.push I16 minimum value MR times beep volume. Okay. It complains because of this. Can I do that? Smash types expected I16 found F32. Fuck. I can just do some magic as F32. Now I put those in parentheses and do as a wait, no, I can round this, can't I? What was the math solving? This? Obviously. Hold on, my brain is slowing down. Oh no. Don't fail me. Don't fail me, please. I want it to be a good... Do we have to round? No, I don't think we have to round. We can just fucking cast this into an integer, can't we? Yeah, totally. Okay. No, we don't need to round because it's going to be the same value every time. So it's not going to cause artifacting if we don't round. It'll be fine if we throw away the... Cannot find phase. Oh yeah. Self.phase. There you go. And then we need to update the phase after each iteration. We also need to check if it's even playing, because if it's not, then we're just gonna push zeros into the buffer. This is currently assuming that we're always playing. We don't want to do that, but we'll worry about that later. We need to update the phase. This is where the math comes in. Soft.phase. Wait, we need to do if self.phase is above 1.0, then we need to reset it. Like this. About 0. Okay, there you go. If phase goes above 1, we want to reset it. And then we're updating per byte. So 1 byte would be... 1 byte would be how much of the phase? Self.phase plus equals 1 byte's width of the phase. That is some kind of mathematical equation that I am very much too tired to figure out, but I'm gonna have to do it anyways. Wait, this should be at the end. At the end of it. Yeah. Self.phase plus equals. So it would be not byte. What am I saying? Sample. It's for one sample. So that would be... Oh my god, I'm so tired. You know what? I'm gonna do something I don't usually like doing because it's stupid and nasty. I'm gonna ask AI. I'm gonna ask AI to do the math for me. I'm sorry. I have to. I can't. I have a sample rate, frequency, and a phase going from 0 to 1. I want to calculate how much to increment the phase by for every sample of the wave. Kill the clinker. Okay, so it's telling me phase increment equals frequency divided by sample rate. Is it actually that simple? Am I overthinking? It's fine. Phase increment by sample rate. This assumes you're generating a continuous wave where the phase accumulates over time. If frequency above sample rate /2 violating the Nyquist limit, you'll get aliasing artifacts. That's not an issue because we're doing 500 Hz. Apparently it's just that simple. I would like to believe it. Equals beep frequency divided by sample rate. What was it? What did we name it? Audio sample rate. Audio sample rate. And it's gonna complain because of mismatched types. That's fine. What if I just make sample? No, I can't make wait. Can I make sample rate an I32 or? No, it would complain. Okay. So we're just gonna do more casting magic as F32. And it's no longer complaining. Thank God. Okay. Okay, we have sample calculations done, which is good. Now I need to check if it's actually playing. If self.playing, because remember, we need to actually make sure that this is playing something. Whoops. Nope. Open. There you go. And then we just take all these. So that's 8 and indent. Okay. Else, if we're not playing, then reset the phase so that we have a clean start. Self.phase equals 0.0. Wait. Okay, no, that's correct. Wait, but it's gonna overflow. No, yeah, it's fine. Okay. If there's aliasing artifacts, I'll just do to do potential aliasing because of phase reset. Mark that for future me. And then phase is 0, and we do buffer dot push 0 I16 and close that delimiter. And this should produce audio, maybe. I'm really hoping, honestly, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to just end the stream because it's been 2.5 hours and I can't. I can't. Cargo build. Let's run it. I don't hear any audio. I don't hear any audio. God fucking damn it. Oh, wait. It beeped at me. It beeped at me. It beeped at me for a second. Wait, so it did work? Or I think it's supposed to beep more than that, though. No, wait, it did it. So does it work? I think. Oh, it went again. It's not consistent. Huh. It's almost like it's not getting updated properly. What are you saying? You beat that meat? When the fuck did you hear that? Okay, you're a little weird. It's fine. Shit. Audio is not getting updated properly for some reason. The chip is being stepped at 540 hertz. Or it's being updated at 540 hertz. It should be enough to produce audio. It's not always beeping though. Only sometimes. Which is strange. Maybe there's something wrong with this function. What if I just, you know, get rid of the conditionals. Just fucking always update the state, no matter what happens. If it's above 0, audio's playing. If it's not, fuck everything. Yeah, I think. Do I need to unlock it or? No, I think that automatically happens because the value this gets dropped. So I'm gonna say that that's correct. Also, we're gonna do another cargo clean because this project is becoming a mess. It compiled rodeo again. Why did it do that? Oh well. Okay, no, nothing. Oh, there you go. I heard a beep. Okay, hold on. Let me turn on desktop audio so that y'all know that I'm not losing my mind. Also, what's happening in chat? Your hearing is weird. Oh, that's for sure. Okay. So we have this. And no beep. No beep. It's gonna make me look like a fraud, I swear to God. Come on, beep. Oh, there you go. It only does it occasionally. I don't know why. So weird. If I make it fail, it does a big beep. But it's not doing the short little beeps. Oh, there you go. There was one. Why is it inconsistent? Maybe there's some kind of It is multi-threaded because it needs a separate thread to handle audio. Oh, there you go. There's another beep. So maybe it's some kind of race condition. I don't know. Yep. Um, I don't know. It's the answer. I have no idea why it's not working properly. Audio is awful. Awful, awful, awful. I'm gonna do just a little bit of debugging, but if I can't figure this out, we're just gonna stop here for today because this stream is getting very long and I'm getting very tired. Okay, what could be wrong with this? So when the callback happens, we create a buffer, we fill the buffer with amount of bytes. If self is playing, if we are playing, which we are, then if phase goes above 1, that's fine. Yeah. Maybe it's because the state isn't getting updated properly because it's multi-threaded. So I don't know how to fix that though. That's not on me. It's just a limitation of having multi-threaded audio in a memory-safe environment. Ah, fuck. Fuck me. Uh, uh, yeah, because it's calling audio callback very often. Uh, hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna stop here for today. I will continue this later. If I feel like streaming it, then I will. But after today, I'm not sure how many people would be willing to watch something like that. But what is this? 3. Why 3? Why is this here? Hold on. Okay. No longer there. I don't know why 3 is there. I done. Cargo lock. One last thing I want to do is fucking update the package list. Update dependencies. Yes. God, please. Okay. Wait. No, that's not what I need. Remove? No. What if we just delete cargo lock? I know you're not meant to, but it's fine, right? It's fine. Yeah, we can nuke it. It'll work. Oh. Oh, big C. I just want my package list to not be fucked up. There you go. Let's do cargo clean and then a proper cargo build. And we shouldn't see anything unused getting in there. Nope, it still compiles rodeo. What the hell? Weird. Well, it is in there. Why is that getting put in there? Yeah, it's still in there. Oh well. I'll figure something out later. Wait, actually no. I could probably just search it up real quick. Cargo remove unused dependencies. Um Let's see. Oh, let me put the music back on so that it isn't just awkward silence. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, did I not write this? Wait. No, it can't be that. It's probably still gonna put it in. Oh, never mind. Okay, apparently I'm just stupid and... just stupid, I forgot to update my cargo TOML. Well, that's on me. Anyways, this stream has been a fucking experience. That's for sure. I am gonna get off now, go make a third coffee, not for energy, purely for comfort. And then, I don't know, I'm gonna do something to relax. I appreciate everyone who attended, even though this was by far my most boring stream ever. I was basically just yapping the whole time and complaining and bitching like I usually do. But, yeah. Thank you for coming. I hope it wasn't too boring. I am gonna go now. Goodbye.